Hello, hello. I am Coach Corey Sartori. I help female entrepreneurs achieve big goals, grow their business, and build their confidence through marketing, manifestation, and mindset so they can create more joy and make more money. I love helping women step into their power. I love supporting them in growing their business and so much more. I have been coaching since 2016, and I've been helping female entrepreneurs grow their business since 2020 using social media marketing. And the reason I choose to support women with mindset, marketing, and manifestation is because these are the things that I have used to help me really grow my business. So, we dive a lot into mindset. Not just in this group, but when I work with clients one-on-one or in groups, we do a lot of mindset work because as a female entrepreneur, it's easy to get imposter syndrome, fear of failure, fear of what other people think, and so much more. And we do a lot with marketing. And the reason I really love supporting women with marketing is because when I started my business in 2016, I didn't know what I was doing. I thought because I had a website and that I had social media, that it would just happen for me, and it didn't. And so I had to spend a lot of time really learning how to market myself and how to use social media to help me attract my ideal client. And so I really love helping women understand how to market themselves on social media because social media is free. It is where your ideal clients are, and it's a great way to grow your business. Yes, it's amazing to have, a great network. It's great to have referrals, but the more you show up on social media, the more your business will grow. And so today I wanted to share with you a few tips on how to market yourself on social media so you can grow your business. And, I get it. If you're struggling, I was there for a while because I had a lot to learn about marketing myself on social media. And I connect with female entrepreneurs pretty much every day that don't know exactly what to do or say or how to show up on social media to grow their business. And so this is something I love teaching women. I love empowering them and supporting them in growing their business through mindset, marketing, and manifestation. And so today I'm going to share with you a few tips. If you are a business owner and you are not already showing up on social media, if you're not already marketing yourself on social media, I challenge you to start. This is a really powerful way to start making more money so you can really grow your business and, provide for yourself, provide for your family. And so I'm going to offer you a couple tips today. So let's dive into that. So the first thing that you want to do before you even start marketing on social media is you have to get clarity on who your ideal client is. So you have to identify your target audience. If you don't know who you're marketing to, then you are not making an impact. I tell my clients very often, if you are marketing to everybody, you're marketing to no one. Because if you're not speaking specifically to a group or I market to female entrepreneurs. That is my ideal client. That is who I like to work with. That's who I have fun working with. But it's also who I can help. It's who I can help, grow their business, grow in their personal life, and so much more. And I love working with female entrepreneurs because they're driven and they want to do the work to achieve their goals. And so that is who I specifically market to. So if you are trying to market to everybody, you're marketing to nobody. So you have to get super, super specific on who is your ideal client, who is your target audience, so you can speak specifically to them. So that's the first thing you need to do before you even start marketing on social media. Who is your ideal client? So take time to get some clarity on that. The next thing I want to share with you is you need to have consistent branding. So if you've looked at my social media, it's in black and white. So if you go to my Instagram, it's in black and white. If you go to my LinkedIn, it's black and white. If you go to this group, all of my pictures are black and white. So I have that consistent branding, but also if you do see something in color, I have these colors behind me. Like these are the colors that people connect with me. So, if you go to my personal Facebook page, my banner is in these colors like teal and blue. Even the book that I just wrote that's launching next week, the colors that I'm using are the teals and the blues, right? Like that is my consistent branding. So thinking even of fonts, right? I use a lot of bold fonts, whether it be in my banner on my Facebook group, my banner on my LinkedIn. Everything is pretty consistent. If you go to my Instagram, even though I have like videos like this, everything has black and white first. So you either see me in black and white or you see me with these colors. And so having consistent branding is super, super important. Having the same logo across the board. So I go by Coach Corey Sartori, but I also have a business. My business is SLC Life Coaching. And the flower logo I use on that is the same that I use on Coach Corey Sartori. And so everything matches, everything makes sense together. And so you have to have consistent branding. So when people go to your YouTube channel or they go to their Facebook, they go, oh yeah, that's Lisa, that's Amy, that's Kimber. Like they know it's you. So you want to have consistent branding. And so you can create that really, really easy too on Canva. And Canva is free. You can download 3 things on Canva a month for free. I have the paid version, but it's a great resource. It's a great way to do your own branding if you don't have the money to invest in somebody to do your branding for you. So that's the second thing, have cohesive branding across the board. And then the third thing is use storytelling. So this is something I do with all of my clients, is I help them create a selling story. So we are storytellers as human beings. Like we have been telling stories since the beginning of time, sitting around a campfire and sharing stories. And it's how we connect as human beings. And that is how your ideal client will connect with you, is through the stories that you tell. And so you have to have a story that connects with your ideal client. So that could be, sharing about your own personal experience. That can be sharing about your client's experience, but you have to tell a story to engage your ideal client and to get them to want to learn more. Always starting with a hook is really, really valuable. You'll hear that across the board on any Instagram, Facebook, anything, start with a hook. And a simple way to find out what are good hooks for your social media is if you use ChatGPT. If you go to ChatGPT and just literally type in what are some good hooks for social media? What are some good hooks for speaking to female entrepreneurs on social media? Use your ideal client in that sentence and it'll give you hooks. So you can start your story that way. But you have to be telling stories. And a selling story is really, really powerful. And I'm sure you've read them many, many times and maybe aren't aware that it's a selling story. But it's that person sharing, where they were, what did they do to help change their life, or, they're basically talking about their product or service, and then, how it's impacted them, and they do a call to action. And so a selling story is really, really powerful. If you want to get people more engaged, if you want people to be reaching out to you for your services or your business or your product, you need to have a selling story. A selling story is so, so important. And talk about it a couple times a week, whether it's in a live, whether it's in a post, share your selling story because it will engage people and they'll be drawn to you. Okay, so the fourth tip I want to share with you is engage with your audience. So if you are just posting and then ghosting, you're not connecting. And a big part of social media marketing is building relationships. You have to build relationships with these people, your ideal client. You have to be commenting, liking, and something that's really good for engagement, especially on Instagram. So say you're ready to do a post. If you spend 10 to 15 minutes before you do the post, liking and commenting and engaging, and then you do your post, and then you spend the next 10 to 15 minutes doing the same thing, liking, commenting, and engaging, your post will have more reach than it would without doing that. And so engaging is really, really important, but it's also important because you want to build relationships. And that's something that I always see too, is say that somebody sends you a friend request, you don't know them, and then you say yes, and they immediately send you a DM hi, this is what I'm selling. That's not building relationships. Yeah, maybe they're engaging with you, but they're not building a relationship. And so you have to really make sure that you're connecting, you're building relationships. You're not just trying to sell to people, because that'll be a turnoff. Social media is a two-way communication. So you have to be responding to the comments. Every single time somebody comments on your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your YouTube, your Facebook, you have to be responding. That is building a relationship. These people don't know you, but they're watching you. If they're commenting and liking, that is a good person. That could be an ideal client. You need to be engaging. And so really make sure that you're engaging. You're responding to DMs, you're commenting and all of that, and that will really help you build. So engagement is really, really, really valuable. And then the next thing that I want to share with you is monitor and analyze. So if you have, like on Instagram, if you have a business account or a creator's account, you can go and look at the analytics and you can see what is like attracting people, like how many people will see that reel, how many people saw that post, and you can compare it to other posts. So like what was the hook you used that made it so you got 400 views compared to the hook you used that only got you 100 views. And so being able to look at that and like see what works for you is really, really helpful. I think if you have a Facebook business page, you can do this as well, but Instagram's a great place. Like you can just, it's super easy. If you have the creator page, you can go and you can look at your analytics and it will tell you who's your reach. You know, it tells you everything, like how many new followers did you get this week? How many followers did you lose? What was your reach on every post? What was your reach on your stories? And so it's really, really, really valuable information, because this is where you're like, okay, well, this post did very well for me. This is something I'm going to recreate again and again and again. And it's okay to recreate similar posts. You have to remember too, with social media, not every single person sees every single post that you post. And so it's okay if you use the same, text over and over and over. Like I wouldn't say do it daily, but like if you use that same text once a month, that's great. That's fine. Not everybody's going to even remember that they saw it a month ago. And so don't worry about, I save all of my social media. And then if there's like weeks where I'm busy and I can't recreate some new social media, I just reuse it. So, monitor and analyze, make sure you know what's working for you and what's not. So those are the 5 tips I wanted to offer you today in social media marketing. Again, it is identify your target audience. You need to know who your ideal client is, so you are speaking specifically to those people. The next thing is consistent branding across the board, the same text, the same colors, make it look similar. Like if you have a lot of pictures, like everything I wear is black, even though like these are the colors I use when I do something in color, but I always wear black or white or gray. Like I just am very basic. So keep that in mind. You need to have consistent branding across YouTube, LinkedIn. Everything needs to look similar. And then use storytelling. Know what your selling story is. So create a story that talks about you, talks about your brand, talks about your product. Where you were before you started selling this product. What was the transformation? Where you are now. And that is really helpful, will help you engage, and always have a call to action at the end. If you don't tell your customer what to do next, then they're not going to do anything. So it's like, to find out more, send me a DM. So call to actions are really, really helpful in your selling story. The next thing is engage with your audience. Make sure you are commenting, liking, responding. This will help you grow your social media following, and it will also help your post get more reach. And then the last thing is monitor and analyze. So go and look at your analytics, see what is working for you and what isn't, and, change when you need to. So I hope that was valuable for you. I hope that gave you some ideas. I hope that helps you to start marketing more powerfully on social media. I have 1 spot open for my one-on-one coaching program. So if you are serious about growing your business, if you are serious about attracting your ideal client, if you want growth, if you want to step into your power, I want you to send me a DM right now with the word program to find out more. My 6-month coaching program is transformational. It will teach you so much about social media marketing, your mindset, and how to manifest your dreams. So please send me a DM right now with the word program to find out more. Thank you so much for being a part of my community. Thank you for being you, and I look forward to connecting soon.